Hello grade 3, how are you today? Now we will take chapter 11 lessons from 106 to 110. Perimeter and area. As we studied before that the area of rectangle equal length times width and the perimeter of rectangle equal length plus width all times 2. So how to get the area of rectangle if I have the two dimensions length and width? By multiplying. So area equal length times width. Okay, if I have area and width, how to get the length? By dividing. Dividing area by width. Okay, if I have area and length, how to get the width? By divided area by length. Lesson 106, the connect part. Coach brought 28 footballs in a bag for practice. There were another 17 balls in the field. So, what are the total number of the footballs? I will add 28 and 17. 28 plus 17 equal 45 footballs. Okay, 19 balls were not used for practice. How many footballs were used at practice? So I will get the total 45 and remove 19 balls. So 45 minus 19 equal 26. Omar measured his garden and it's 3 meters wide and 4 meters long. So what is the area of Omar's garden? As we know that area equal length times width. 4 times 3 equal 12 square meters. What is the perimeter of Omar's garden? Perimeter equal length plus width all times 2. Length equal 4 plus width equal 3. 4 plus 3 7 times 2 equal 14 meters. But what if Omar's garden had the same perimeter but was a triangle? We will divide 14 into 3 numbers. 4 plus 6 plus 4. Let's move to the next one. Gihad drew a square that has side length of 8 centimeters. What is the perimeter of the square? As we know that the square has 4 equal sides. So perimeter will be S times 4. 8 times 4 equal 32 centimeters. What is the area of a square? Area will be side length times side length equal 8 times 8 equal 64 square centimeters. If Mona drew an octagon that had the same perimeter, what would it look like? As we studied before, that octagon has 8 side lengths. So we will divide 32 by 8. 32 divided 8 equal 4 centimeters. So each side in the octagon will be 4 centimeters. Ashraf has a rectangular rug in his house that measures 8 meters by 2 meters. What is the perimeter of the rug? As we know, perimeter equal length plus width all times 2. 8 plus 2 all times 2 equal 10 times 2 equal 20 meters. What is the area of the rug? Area equals length times width. 8 times 2 equal 16 square meters. Nuran has a rug in her house with the same perimeter, but is not a rectangle. What could her rug look like? It could be a square, and as we know, the square has 4 equal sides. So if we have perimeter equal 20 meters, we will divide it by 4. So 20 divided 4 equal 5 meters. So the side length of the square will be 5. Let's move to the next one. Jana draws a rectangle with length 7 centimeters and width 4 centimeters. And Mona draws a rectangle with length 5 centimeters and width 4 centimeters. What is the perimeter of Jana's rectangle? The perimeter will be length plus width all times 2. 7 plus 4 all times 2 equal 11 times 2 equal 22 centimeters. What is the perimeter of Mona's rectangle? Length plus width all times 2 equal 5 plus 4 all times 2 equal 9 times 2 equal 18 centimeters. But what would be the perimeter if they laid the rectangle side by side to make one long rectangle? The length will be changed. It will be 7 plus 5 and width remains the same. It will be 4. So what is the new perimeter? It will be 12 plus 4 all times 2 equals 16 times 2 equals 32 centimeters. What is the area of the new long rectangle? We will multiply length times width. 4 times 12 equals 48 centimeters. Muhab drew a hexagon with a perimeter of 24 centimeters. And as we know that the hexagon has 6 equal sides. So the perimeter of the hexagon will be side length times 6. And to know the length of the side, it's like divide 24 by 6 equal 4 centimeters. Now draw one quadrilateral and one other shape that could have the same perimeter. So we can draw square. And the perimeter of the square is side length times 4. So 6 times 4 equal 24 centimeters. And we can draw a triangle at the other shape. So we will add 3 numbers to get the perimeter 24 centimeters. So it can be 10 plus 7 plus 7 equal 24 centimeters. Now we will solve the other one as a homework. Lesson 107, the connect part. Let's take this exercise as a homework and move to the apply part. Number 1. The perimeter of Hala's rectangular bedroom is 26 meters and the length of her bedroom is 8 meters. What is the area of her room? So to get the area we must have length and width, but here we have only the length. So to get the width we must divide the perimeter by 2 and subtract the length. So width equal 26 divided 2 minus 8 equal 13 minus 8 equal 5 meters. Now we have length and width. So area equal length times width equal 5 times 8 equal 40 square meters. Hala drew a sketch of what she wanted her room to look like using centimeters. The total perimeter is 42 centimeters. Can you find the missing measurements? Here I want you to imagine a full rectangle. So each two opposite sides will be equal. So 12 minus 8 will be 4 and 9 minus 7 will be 2. Let's move to the next part. The rectangular field at the park has a total perimeter of 44 meters. The width of the field is 10 meters. So, what is the area of the field? Here I only have the width, so I must get the length. I will take the perimeter and divide it by 2, then subtract the width. So length equal 44 divided 2 minus 10 equal 12 meters. Here I have the length and width, So area will be 12 times 10 equal 120 square meters. Number 2. Mason put two rectangles together to make the L-shaped figure below. He measured some of the side lengths and recorded them as shown. In the beginning, I will divide the complex shape into two small rectangles. So 16 will be 8 and 8, and 12 will be 6 and 6. So what is the perimeter of the shape? It will be 12 plus 16 plus 6 plus 8 plus 6 plus 8 equal 56 centimeter. And what is the area of Mason's shape? To get the whole area, I will get the area of the big rectangle plus the area of the small rectangle. So 12 times 8 plus 8 times 6 equal 96 plus 48 equal 144 square centimeter. What is the perimeter of the new rectangle that Mason made? So here the width doesn't change, it will be 12, but the length will be bigger, it will be 16 plus 8. So the perimeter will be 12 plus 12 plus 16 plus 8 plus 16 plus 8 equal 72 centimeters. What is the area of the new shape? So the area will be length times width. The width will be 12 and the length will be 16 plus 8 equal 24. So area equal 12 times 24 equal to 188 square centimeter. Number 3. Magdi draw 6 equal sized rectangles as shown below to make a new, larger rectangle. The small rectangles are 4 centimeter by 3 centimeter. So the total width will be 3 plus 3. And the total length will be 4 plus 8. So what is the perimeter of Magdi's new rectangle? Perimeter equal length plus width all times 2. So 12 plus 6 all times 2 equal 18 times 2 equal 36 centimeter. And what is the area of Magdi's new rectangle? Area will be length times width. So 12 times 6 equals 72 square centimeter. Chris told his teacher that he could not draw a rectangle or square with a perimeter of 23 yards. So do you think why? Because we couldn't divide 23 by 2, and if the shape is a square, so nothing times 4 will be 23. Okay, let's try to draw a complex shape with perimeter 23. So the complex shape consists of two small shapes, square and rectangle. The square of side length 1 centimeter and the rectangle will be of length 6.5 centimeter and width 4 centimeter. Now let's try to get the area. The area will be length times width of the rectangle. So 4 times 6.5 plus side length times side length of the square, which is 1 times 1. So 26 plus 1 equal 27 square centimeters. Lesson 108, the connect part. Gamal planned out his day on a piece of paper. He plans to wake up at 7:15 a.m. Shorthand on 7, tall hand on 3. And leave for school at 8:30 a.m. Shorthand on 8, tall hand on 6. It takes him 15 minutes to walk to and from school. He will spend 6 hours at school and leave for home immediately after school. What will the analog clocks in his house look like when he arrives back at home? He woke up at 8:30. 15 minutes walk to school, 6 hours at school, and 15 minutes walk from school. So he will arrive at 3 p.m. Short hand on 3 and tall hand on 12. Now let's move to the apply part. Here we have a rectangle of area 10 square centimeters and width 2 centimeters. So to find the length, it will divide the 10 by 2. Length will be 5. And the perimeter is length plus width times 2. So 2 plus 5 all times 2 equal 14 centimeters. The next one, a football field of area 24 square meters and length 8 meters. So to find the width, we will divide 24 by 8 equals 3 meters. What is the total perimeter of the field? The perimeter equal length plus width all times 2. So 8 plus 3 all times 2 equal 11 times 2 equal 22 meters. Wagdi drew the following rectangle of area 30 square centimeters and width 6 centimeters. So to find the length, we will divide 30 by 6. So it will be 5 centimeters. So what is the total perimeter of Wagdi's rectangle? Perimeter will be length plus width all times 2. So 5 plus 6 all times 2 equal 11 times 2 equal 22 centimeters. Sketch another rectangle that has the same area. Our area is 30 centimeters square. So we will divide it into two numbers. So it will be 3 times 10. What is the total perimeter of the new rectangle? Perimeter will be length plus width all times 2. So 10 plus 3 all times 2 equal 13 times 2 equal 26 centimeters. Now the next one we will take it as a homework. Taha made a tiny rectangular painting with an area of 72 square centimeters. The width of her painting is 9 centimeters. So what is the length of the painting? Now to get the length, we have to divide the area of 72 by 9 and it will be 8 centimeters. And what is the total perimeter of the painting? Perimeter is length plus width all times 2. So 8 plus 9 all times 2 equals 17 times 2 equals 34 centimeters. Now let's move to the challenge. I can be a rectangle or square. I have an area of 36 square units. My width is greater than 2 units. So in the first shape I will suppose that it's a square. So the area of a square equals side length times side length. So 36 equals 6 times 6. So the side length will be 6. Total perimeter will be side length times 4. So 6 times 4 will be 24 square centimeters. Now the second shape will be rectangle. And the area of rectangle is length times width. So 36 can be divided into two numbers like 4 and 9. So length will be 9 and width will be 4. The total perimeter will be length plus width all times 2. So it will be 9 plus 4 all times 2 equal 13 times 2 equal 26 centimeters. Riddle 2. I am a rectangle. I have an area of 48 square units. My length is less than 12 units long. So the area of rectangle will be length times width. and 48 can be divided into 8 and 6. So the length will be 8 and width will be 6 centimeters. Here, what is the total perimeter? Perimeter equal length plus width all times 2 equal 8 plus 6 all times 2 equal 14 times 2 equal 28 centimeters. Or we can divide 48 into 4 and 12. So the length will be 4 centimeters and the width will be 12 centimeters. So what is the total perimeter here? It will be 4 plus 12 all times 2 equal 16 times 2 equal 32 centimeters. Now let's move to the math journal. Which was easier to determine for you? Was it easier to find perimeter for a given area or to find an area for a given perimeter? It's easier to find the perimeter for a given area because it takes a few steps to be solved. Lesson 109, the connect part. Below is a floor plan for a bedroom. Find and label the dimensions and answer the question below the floor plan. Now, to know the length of the upper side, we have to count the square units. So it will be 6 units. And the left side will be 5 units. And the right one will be divided into 3 units and 2 units. So what is the area of this bedroom in square units? So to know the whole area of the complex shape, we have to divide it into 2 smaller shapes. The first one is rectangle with side length 6 units and width 3 units. And the other will be square with side length 2 units. So the total area will be 6 times 3 plus 2 times 2 equal 18 plus 4 equal 22 square units. Now let's move to the apply part. What type of rooms does your house need? Living room, bedroom, kitchen and bathroom. Which rooms should be bigger than the others? Living room and bedroom. Which rooms should be smaller? Kitchen and bathroom. What types of things are in each room? Living room can have sofa and couch and TV. Bedroom can have bed and wardrobe. Kitchen can have oven and refrigerator. And bathroom can have bathtub and sink. Lesson 110, the connect part.
Here is some multiplication problems that you will solve as a homework. Lesson 110, the apply part. Here you can draw your dream house as we drew before and find the total area and the total perimeter as the homework.